The TT's cancelled, again, so here's the plan. We'll spend the week touring Scotland. Day 1 will take us over the Brecon Beacons and up through Mid Wales, through the Queensway Tunnel into Liverpool, up to Preston avoiding the motorway, to our first overnight stop in the Lake District. On day 2 we follow the Kirkstone Pass up to Carlisle, a quick blast into Scotland on the motorway, off at Moffat and along St Mary's Loch up to the Glen Cafe for lunch, up to Edinburgh and left towards Falkirk to see the Kelpies, before heading up through Perth and Pitlochry on the A9 to Aviemore. Day 3 takes us up to Inverness before heading northwest across the Highlands towards Ackferry and Skye, our furthest points north, where we turn south again, picking up the North Coast 500 route to Lochimber and on to Ullapool for the night. Day 4 was billed as the big day, following the North Coast 500 route down the west coast of Scotland, taking on the Applecross Pass and Balachnabar before crossing the bridge onto Skye for a loop of the island before heading to Glenbrittle for 2 nights. Having had a well-deserved rest on day 5, day 6 sees us taking the Mallaig ferry back to the mainland before passing Fort William and travelling through Glencoe down to Dunoon for the second ferry of the day, and on through Ayr to Castle Douglas in the Borders. On day 7 we leave Scotland via Gretna Green. We take a 100-mile detour through Cockermouth and Gosforth in order to ride the Hardknott Pass across the Lake District before heading along the bottom of the Yorkshire Dales and through the Peak District to Matlock Bath. Day 8 is the homeward journey, but avoiding the motorways, so we cross Staffordshire to Shrewsbury and then head south along the border to Leominster before finally heading back home to South Wales. Well, that was the plan, anyway.
Just waiting for Twig then, is it?
You've got 2 minutes, mate.
I thought I was going to be late after sort of saying, oh, we'll get an early start, you know.
Am I early then? Yeah.
Yeah.
8:10.
Where are we, Jamesy?
Liverpool.
We're in Liverpool.
We made a year. A little bit further to go.
Fight for today, huh?
You want to get the towel in?
We followed the A roads out of Liverpool, stopping for a pub lunch on the way, before entering Traffic Light Central, otherwise known as Preston, where we got split up after a little incident. Let's call it fall number 1 for easy reference later. After regrouping, we jumped on the motorway for a couple of junctions, past Lancaster, before turning off into the Lake District towards our first overnight stop.
Where are we, Jamesy?
Morecambe, looking over Morecambe Bay.
It's a good view.
Cracking view, that is. This is Morecambe or
No,
Morecambe's over there?
Morecambe's over there. This is Green's over.
So, let's just return to that little incident in Preston earlier this afternoon.
Guilty, Your Honour. You're not guilty at all.
You're tired.
What happened was you sped off and left us. And your lights changed then, didn't they? And
I didn't
still
speed
red.
off and leave you.
Yours changed and ours stayed red and ours turned to green. So I started coming up to catch you up, and then someone pressed the zebra crossing, which was about 20 metres further on. So we stopped sharply. My foot was too far forward and it was a bit of an incline. And I thought, I can't hold this. And I couldn't leave my foot go to move it because it was definitely gone. And next thing you know, it was gone on the floor. End of. Your Honour.
Fighting the child as well.
Fighting the family.
I bet you did.
They were
Excellent work.
okay.